think the biggest moment for the World Cup, one of the biggest games for me that I actually thought that we were going to win this, was everyone talks about the tour before New Zealand and Australia. For me, it was the autumn internationals. Playing against Australia, just after half time, we went down, I think, quite a few points, nearly 20 points I think it was. But we fought back and won that game, and to me that was the biggest moment when I thought, you know, I'm part of something special here. We went into the Six Nations, beating Ireland away in the Grand Slam decider. That was a big point as well, actually getting that Grand Slam. So we got a few monkeys off the back as such. But you know, going into the World Cup, yeah, we had a tough group. South Africa, Georgia actually were probably the most physical game we played in that group. They're some big old lumps, and they knocked us around a bit. Going in, probably the French game was great, especially when it started raining. You know, we were playing the first 10 minutes. We said that we were going to chuck the ball around, and suddenly, you know, the weather just didn't suit that. So, you know, Martin Johnson, Will Greenwood, Matt Dawson pulled everyone in and said, like, you know, let's go to game plan B. Game plan A for us really at those times. Stick up the jumper and let's just smash the hell out of them. And you know, that's what we've done. We sort of just battered them into sort of giving up as such. You know, then suddenly the final, everyone talks about the extra time. The biggest moment for me, you know, we go into extra time, Martin Johnson pulls us all in. Johnny's off kicking, practicing, and I can remember Martin Johnson, I thought there was going to be like this big speech, and he just turned around and said, look lads, we can either think that we've just lost the World Cup, or we can go out there and win it. And it was as simple as that. You could just see everyone just raise and just go, right, let's go out and win that game. And you know, luckily that's what we did. And for me, you know, the whole tournament was brilliant. You know, it's something I dreamed of, and we'd really thought was a realistic chance 2 years before. And suddenly, you know, everyone says, you know, we've practiced hard, and it all came together, and we won the tournament. And for me, sitting there afterwards, it sounds bad, but it's a bit of an anticlimax. It's a bit weird. I sort of sat there with a World Cup in the changing room, and it was a bit like a kid at Christmas. You know, when Christmas, you've got all your presents, then Boxing Day the day after, you sort of say, is that it? You build up for so long, and everyone's had the different feelings, but that was my feeling from the World Cup, was, you know, that sort of, is that it? You know, with sort of the holy grail as such. We've been going for it for so long, and suddenly there it was in front of us. And you know, yeah, it was, like I said, just that's my sort of whole take on it all.